was reserved just for me? Or now that I think about it, I guess it's actually my very own private bath. Huh. Something smells kind of nice in here. Hmm? Hey! You gotta be kidding! Wait your turn!
Oh my. Tell me, sweetie, are you the new Demon King? It's all right.
Oh, wait! I didn't realize this bath was co-ed. I would have worn clothes if I did.
What an amazing coincidence meeting you in a place like this. Isn't that cute?
A gorgeous naked woman in the bath?
I was so freaked out. Isn't that the private bath for the Demon King?
What am I going to do?
Who do you think she was? She looked like a sexy queen.
Your Majesty, please put on this garment.
Huh?
You should dress. You're attending a dinner party in your honor.
What's this?
It's kind of our standard underwear. Not the best in winter, but...
Oh, I'm so sorry. The naughtiest, most irresponsible image just flashed in my mind. I must go clear my head.
Hey, what happened?
Your Highness, you smell absolutely fantastic.
I do? Isn't that just the smell of the shampoo I found in the bath? Huh?
Bad! Oh!
I don't know about this. It looks more like a war room summit than a dinner party. Good evening, everybody.
Your Majesty, allow me to introduce my big brother, Lord Gwendol von Voltaire. And this is my younger brother.
Take that hand off of me! I've told you not to touch me with those filthy human fingers! And I've never thought of you as my big brother. The very notion makes my skin crawl!
As you wish. Allow me to introduce Lord Wolfram von Bielefeld. As I told you before, my brothers have a different father than I do. For that reason, my name is Lord Conrad Weller, and I'm not a member of the 10 aristocrats. There was nothing distinguished about my father except for his swordsmanship. And the fact that he was a human.
And he was a hot hunk of stuff.
Good evening, Mother.
Mother?
Long time no see, Conrad, darling. Ooh, you've become even more handsome than ever since I last saw you, just like your father.
And you, my dear, are even more beautiful than ever.
Stop it with the flattery. I bet you say that to all the girls, don't you, naughty boy?
This is how she talks? To her own son?
Oh, Gwen, you're frowning again. That face is so unappealing. You won't get any booty from the pretty girls in the kingdom that way. Oh, Wolfie, it's you! You haven't changed. You're the spitting image of me. All the men here must be lusting after you.
Mother, calm down. I just saw you this morning. Besides, I'm not really into having men lusting after me.
You mean boys these days aren't into that?
Well, I'm not.
What's the deal around here?
Your Majesty! Why weren't we just swabbing soap in the bath? You are the new Demon King, aren't you?
Yeah, I guess so.
I hope you don't mind, but I just have to tell you something personal. I was hoping for a long time that somebody like you would become the new king. I don't suppose you have a girlfriend.
Really, that's enough. Please don't fall in love with the new Demon King. It's entirely inappropriate for a retired Demon Queen.
Stop it, Ginter. That's just silly. Now don't get so upset. You sound like a jealous lover.
Wait a minute. Who's the retired Demon Queen? You mean this lady?
King Yuri, welcome to the great Demon Kingdom. I'm Lady Cecilia von Spitzberg, and you've just inherited my old job.
So she isn't a sexy queen, she's an exy queen? Wow, she makes the queen mom look really bad.
How sweet! You can call me Sally! Sally!
Yes, ma'am.
You came from a very distant country, didn't you?
Huh?
I'm just so thrilled that you've assumed the title of king. I want to go on a journey in search of free love. You might call it a hobby of mine.
That's wonderful.
I assume you have some concerns because you became our new king rather suddenly. But your highness, please don't worry your pretty little head. I'm sure my older brother and lovely sons will be happy to assist you with any problems.
Oh, Mother, please. I will not serve some stranger from another world. Besides, we have no way of knowing whether he's even remotely worthy of becoming our new king.
Very well. Then are you willing to become the king?
Absolutely not. The fact is, I'm not suitable for the position. My big brother is the far better choice. Isn't that right, Gwendol?
But Wolfie, baby, think about it. It's not like you're entirely unaware of what happened to the king, who refused to obey the Great One.
Hey, Conrad, tell me, if you don't follow the Great One's commands, does something happen to you?
Of course. It would happen to you too, Your Majesty.
What? I didn't bargain for that. And anyway, I never asked to become king. The thought never even crossed my mind.
Just as I thought.
Huh?
You've never had any intention of becoming our new king and carrying out your duty to this country. You're just a foreigner, a guest.
What? Hey, you got that right.
I'm afraid that the king is still feeling a little confusion. But that doesn't give you the right to make such disrespectful assumptions, Lord von Voltaire. Don't you think that's rather arrogant?
You know how many sacrifices our citizens will have to make. Why should they be forced to show respect and loyalty to a king who doesn't have the slightest intention of carrying out his duty?
What evidence do you have that he is the heir to the throne? I won't be deceived by his language or by the color of his eyes and his hair. It's obvious. He's nothing more than a lowly little punk born to filthy, unworthy humans.
Wolfram, keep in mind that it's the spirit that matters, not to whom he was born. But if you're so particular about lineage, King Yuri's father was a proper subordinate chosen by the Demon King on the Earth.
Huh?
That's hard to believe, but even if it is the case, his mother's still a human. I'll bet she's just a cheap hussy, some street trollop who came from dubious pedigree.
Your Majesty! Your Majesty!
You must listen to reason. You must take it back, sire, immediately.
I'm sorry, Conrad, but you heard what he said. I'm not taking it back. He should have known to keep his mouth shut. As long as it's about me, I don't care what kind of trash talk he throws around. But when he insults my mother, he crosses the line. You've got a lot of nerve. Who do you think you are?
My lord, huh?
I'm not taking it back, not ever.
So you're telling us what's done is done, and that's final?
Right.
Wonderful!
Huh?
Then the pact is sealed and love is in bloom!
Are we talking gardening?
See, Wolfie, darling? It's just like I told you. The gentleman can't leave you alone.
What do you mean, gentlemen? Me? Hey, wait a minute. Ginter, will you please explain what's going on?
I'd be more than happy to. You see, in accordance with our kingdom's ancient ritual, you just asked for his hand.
What? I asked for his hand? Don't tell me...
That's correct, sire. You just asked him to marry you.
Married? To him? I'm engaged to a guy? And I'm the one who proposed? How the heck did I do that?
Slapping one's opponent's left cheek with the palm of your hand is the act of proposing marriage among aristocrats.
Huh, come on, you gotta be kidding. We're both guys.
That's not so unusual in our culture.
Hey, take it easy.
I don't believe this. I've never been so humiliated in my entire life.
Oh, your highness, don't pick that up.
What?
So you picked it up.
Huh?
You picked it up.
Yeah?